How's it going, guys? aRenG Live here, and today Crowler has finally shown up. His unlock mission is here. I've actually already unlocked him, so GG there. But I've been trying desperately to find a good farm deck for him. I've tried Ojamas, I've tried Gate Guardian, I've tried a lot of stuff. I think I didn't want to go for a standard like lab builder or something. I wanted to go for something easier to use. After many tries, I went online to see if anybody had any ideas for any cool decks. Someone did tell me that they got a really good deck, and they gave me the name of the original creator, and it is Wooster. So shout out to Wooster for creating this really amazing free-to-play farm deck. It is really creative, really cool. So let's go ahead and show off the deck, and here it is. This deck, I was surprised when I saw it. I was like, what is this? It actually uses the skill Reinforcements, which was originally just a Joey skill. So, but now we have multiple characters who can learn Reinforcements, mostly in GX. I think some of the characters you can use are Jaden, Alexis, Aster can also use it as well. There's a few characters that can use it, and the good thing about that is we finally have a way to farm for skills on these new characters. So if you give this deck to Jaden, and you're gonna get a pretty consistent, maybe 8,000 score. It's got to be perfect though. That's the only thing. So you have to run enough glossies. You have to run at least 3 glossies for it to work. So if you do use this, you can efficiently farm skills while trying to farm Crowler. So it's pretty insane. I'm really excited to see this deck. So here's what we got, and here's how the deck works. You have 3 really important cards in this deck. The main cards that you're going to be needing are Legendary Ocean, the Legendary Fisherman, and Spirit Barrier. Now, the reason we need these cards is because they have such synergy together. It makes a really beautiful play. Basically, the way it plays is you take some damage. So you're going to take about 1,800 damage from your opponent, triggering your Reinforcements ability. Now, Reinforcements does activate. You get to add the Legendary Fisherman to hand. You also run triple Magical Mallet. This is to search out your deck, since we're running 3 of these and 3 of these, because you're trying to get both of those ASAP. Now, you're going to try to add those to hand, and you're going to play Legendary Ocean, pretty much normal summon this guy without tributing because it lowers his level. When he's on the field, he's unaffected by spells, so he stays at 1850 or whatever. Another thing about his ability is he cannot be targeted for attacks. So, in any normal situation, they would just attack right over him. He cannot defend you. But if you do have Spirit Barrier acts as a kind of a impenetrable loop that says while you control that monster, you can take no battle damage. So they can attack you directly if you have him on the field, but you will take no damage, so they're just not going to attack. So it makes an unbreakable loop that they cannot get over, and it is beautiful. It's a new level of creativity that I just love seeing in Yu-Gi-Oh in general. But I'm excited to actually show off this deck. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just show off the deck so I can show you guys exactly how it works. Alright, and there he is, Dr. Crowler. And he's looking really creepy as usual. He's one of the creepiest looking characters in GX. Alright, but this deck will work as long as you draw certain cards. We actually started off pretty decent. We're on our opponent's turn. So we drew one of our important cards, which is Spirit Barrier. But let's see, look. He's got the 1800 beater, so that's good. We might be taking the 18 to the face right now. So let's go ahead and set this glossy. We're setting that one so we can pick our next draw. Hopefully we end up drawing the Legendary Ocean or something. So we're good with this hand right now. I'll wait to use Magical Mallet until I really need it. So hopefully he hits us with a... Okay, good. We're going to take 24 to the face. And that is fine. Completely fine as long as it's not lethal. So let's see what we're going to add. Come on. I cannot see with the text, dude. Alright, you know what? We're just going to add Legendary Fisherman. I mean, why not? That makes our skill useless. But when you got him, man. So now that we have Mallet, let's go ahead and set the cards we need. We probably should have set that last turn or whatever, but it doesn't really matter. So now all we really need is that one card, the field spell. So let's go ahead and put back him. We will put back this and this. And you know what? Let's put him back since we can add him either way. So, alright, we got everything we need. Perfect. We got Legendary Ocean. Let's go ahead and activate it. And let's activate our skill, Reinforcements. So we get to get what's-his-face back, and we get to put back one of our last turn cards. So let's put Union Attack back, just because we don't need it. And we get our Legendary Ocean, or not Legendary Ocean, what is this, Fisherman? Yeah, Legendary Fisherman. So we can actually normal summon this guy now. And that is because of Legendary Ocean lowering him to 4 stars, or 3 stars technically. But he is now 5 stars because he's unaffected by anything. So now we are all set. I'm going to go ahead and pass. We have the play set up. It doesn't matter what he does. He can do whatever he wants. Technically, he can attack me directly right now. And then I activate this, and now he cannot attack me directly. So GG, I win. That's all it really takes with this deck. So now we're just going to draw our whole deck and possibly, I don't know, mess with our cards. All we really need to do is play our prismatic, or not prismatics, the glossy cards. He can activate whatever he wants. It doesn't matter. He's not going to be hitting us. He cannot attack our monster. We are pretty much safe from all kinds of damage. We can even blow up his Ancient Gear tank. We'll take 600. We'll be at 1,000. So if we could, let's see. Yeah, we're all set right now. We're just going to keep passing turn over and over. If he does summon the golem, then GG, you get to at least see the animation there, because he usually does. So, let's see if we get our things. Alright, we got the Vassal. And one thing you do want to do is you want to save certain cards for the last turn. Aside from your whole Vassal play, you also want to save the Fusion, because if he does summon his 3,000 monster, he's just going to run over your Fusion. So, I don't recommend using it now. Like, right now, I can legitimately put these cards back, because I just don't need them. I can technically put back my whole hand just for the lulz. So let's go ahead and do that. Why not, right? And I hate it when the little activate symbol shows up, because I have hit it on accident and it cuts your combo short or whatever. So we're going to put everything back, draw a new hand, and hey look, we drew Straight Flush, which we need for the last turn, and we drew one of our Thunder Dragons. One other thing is you do not want to activate the effect of Thunder Dragon twice. Because then you will not be able to do the fusion. So, we're good now. Let's go ahead and end. He can keep powering up as much as he wants. He's not going to be able to touch us. So that's what makes this deck so good. It's completely free to play, and it is fairly consistent. There are duels where I've taken him on and I've drawn a bad hand, and I just completely lose. There is that. So you guys should not expect a 100% win rate with this deck. But when you do get your playoff, it's 100% guaranteed to win. So, now I'm going to go ahead and set Poly. I'm going to set Poly, and I might as well set Straight Flush, to be honest, because I'm going to use it on the last turn. That means we can't use any more of our Straight Flushes or whatever. And you only want to use not Straight Flush. What was that card? But he is going to bring out this guy. We're not going to use Mallet. That's the card. But there is the animation for the Golem. Looking all crazy, man. Alright, look at him. I gotta say, man, these animations are pretty nice. I've seen better. True, I have seen better. But that was pretty cool. We do not want to activate that. Actually, let's set that to off. Set it to off just so it doesn't prompt us anymore. So now we're just going to draw pretty much our whole deck. And all the extra copies of the field spell and the spirit barrier are just extra. We're just going to pitch all of them. So it should leave us with a decent amount of cards left on our last turn. Now, one thing that I was worried about before, but you technically don't have to worry about, is I was worried about the Ancient Gear Golem attacking your set Crystal Seer and dealing a really huge amount of damage because he deals piercing. But I'm actually going to go ahead and set Seer. Why? Because of Spirit Barrier. As long as I have a monster, I do not take damage. So even if you only had your Seer on the field, he will not deal piercing. So GG, it kind of blocks the hit. But your Seer will die though. So right there, I did not take the damage, so that's awesome. Now I get to just add whatever I want to hand. Might as well add... You know what? I'm going to add Legendary Ocean just so I can pitch it. So right now we're pretty much just thinning our deck. And we got the magical mallet, which we cannot use because we've already blocked up our field. So let's go ahead and pitch 2 cards. Let's get rid of this one and this one. We can also pitch mallet whenever we have it because we don't need it anymore. Like literally, all you do now is just draw your whole deck. That's all you gotta do. So we're gonna keep doing this. So draw, spirit barrier, pass turn, pitch. And this farm is actually pretty easy once you pull it off. But the reinforcement skill is it really helps. It really helps. If you do not have it, you can get lucky and it could work, but reinforcements makes the consistency so good with this deck. So we're gonna go ahead and end. We're gonna pitch mallet because we don't need it. Not gonna be using it anymore. We don't need it. The only reason you use mallet is to try to fix your consistency to draw one of these 3 cards. So he's gonna do whatever he wants. It don't matter, dude. And we're gonna draw out everything. We are on our last turn, so let's go ahead and end. Pitch our ocean, and that leaves us with all the perfect amount, pretty much the perfect amount of cards that we need for the last turn. Once you do set the polymerization, of course. So now he's gonna pitch. My turn. Draw the last card. Perfect. We drew our 3rd Thunder Dragon. Oh wait, I never activated Thunder Dragon, dude. Even then, I could have activated it, but whatever. I completely danked out. So let's go ahead and activate Straight Flush. Take a bit of damage. That's fine. Oh, he's gonna activate Zero Gravity. Chain it. That's fine. You can go ahead and chain it. It puts my guys in defense, but I can still change his position. I am gonna take that damage. That is fine. Put him attack position. All right. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start doing all the shenanigans. I can't believe I did not activate the Thunder Dragon. I don't know why I didn't. It just completely set my mind. You guys are probably all yelling at me, why didn't you activate it? But I don't know, man. I've played this quite a few times with this deck, so I might have confused it with the previous run. But let's go ahead and summon Vassal. So I think now all you gotta do is just your last turn shenanigans. I do have a glossy secret pass, so that it does count as one of my glossies. So let's see, we got a Union attack. Another thing you can do is, since a lot of these cards are card trader cards, like the Legendary Oceans and something, you could technically upgrade those to a glossy if you really need to. I mean, your Fisherman is already going to be glossy because you get it from Mako, and now all you have to do is just run 2 more glossies. And if you really need one, I suggest upgrading Legendary Ocean and playing the glossy whenever you draw it, just by replacing the field. It doesn't really affect anything, just replace it. And now we can go ahead and swing for game. And you're going to see a very nice amount of damage. Perfect 10,000 damage. That is what makes this deck really cool too. You're going to get that perfect 10k. I didn't know that this added up so perfectly. So let's go ahead and swing for game. 10k to the face. Get wrecked. We were at 1,000 life points. I don't know if that adds me an extra bonus or something. Maybe an extra like 200, 300 points. But whatever. We should be getting a perfect 8,000 score. So let's go ahead and check our score. Alright, so let's see what we got. 8,500 because of the 1,000 damage at the very end. So if you can lower your life points, then go ahead, man. And I don't know, man. I don't know if you want to start crashing that Crystal Seer into anything, but it is an option technically if you want to guarantee that extra points, and just in case you don't have the glossies. So we did pretty good. We managed to get quite a lot of gold there. So GG, and that is an easy, free-to-play deck that can guarantee you 8,000 points, more or less, depending if you play the glossies. And that's pretty much it for today. If you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Links shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys!